Hi, my name is Ankit, and this is our entry for the GrowthGenie Hackathon. So we were given a task to create two dashboards and with some given data. We made some insertions, some omissions, and discounted ourselves from some requirements to build a real-time analytics solution using Dozer. Let's first have a walkthrough of the UI. Go to our app endpoint. Now you can directly log in. There is no authentication or authorization for ease of use. You have three options to log in. You can log in as manager. You can log in as with a customer ID or as a random customer. So let's log in as a random customer. Once logged in, there are three tabs: portfolio, stocks, and mutual funds. At the top, we have customers' investments and their present value in stocks and mutual funds and their aggregate. You can also switch to details view for the same stats. Now you also have balance, estimated tax liability, recent transactions, and your loans on homepage. Now let's go to the stocks tab. At the top, we have stocks owned by the customer, which he can sell. And at the bottom, you have four tabs. The top performer stocks have top performing stocks by yearly return. In all stocks, we have all the stocks. Customer can buy any of these stocks. And then we have daily gainers and daily losers stocks. The mutual funds tab is the same as stocks tab. At the top, we have customers' mutual funds, and at the bottom, we have all the four tabs corresponding to mutual funds. Now let's come to all the actions that the user can perform. Let's start with add money. From here, customer can add money to his account. This will change the balance and add an entry in the recent transactions. Let's buy some stocks now. Let's first take a note of customers' balance and investment value, as they will change when we buy stocks. Go to all stocks tab. Let's buy a stock from textile industry. Let's buy shares of Mohit Industries. Enter the number of shares you want to buy. Remember, you cannot buy stocks more than the balance you have. You can also see the stock in customers holding now. As you can see, the investment value and the balance are updated. You can also see an entry in recent transactions. Similarly, you can buy a mutual fund as well. Now let's sell a stock. Let's take a note of balance, investment, and your capital gains, as they can change when we sell a stock. Go to stocks tab. Let's sell the share. Enter the number of shares you want to sell. Again, remember, you can't sell shares more than you own. You can see the updated quantity in customers holding. As you can see, the investment value, the customer's balance, capital gains, and tax liability all are updated. Similarly, you can sell a mutual fund as well. Moreover, for every stock and mutual fund, you can also check how their prices have changed in last year. Just click on the arrow button and it takes you to the stock detail page. Similarly, we have a mutual fund detail page as well. Just click on the arrow button and it takes you to mutual fund details page. Now let's log in as manager, but before that take a note of the customer's name and ID as we will need it later on. Let's log out and log in as manager. Here at the top we have top 5 wealthy customers by invested amount. The bottom section is very similar to what we saw in customers section. The top 5 customers list will also update if someone else breaks into top 5. We need investment worth more than 500 million approximately to break into top 5. Let's bring Amanda in top 5. So log out and log in with Amanda's customer ID. Let's add some money to Amanda's account. Now we will buy some shares. Okay, let's buy them. Now let's log out and log in as manager. And you can see the Amanda is now in the top 5 wealthy customers list. Now that is it from the UI. The UI was built with SwellKit and Skeleton. Now let's look at what powers our app in the backend. At the heart of our solution is Dozer. You can think of Dozer as real-time materialized view, which stores data in low latency data store and exposes the data through REST and gRPC endpoints. We just need to write some config where we specify the data that we want using SQL queries and expose them as endpoint. This is taken care of by Dozer. Dozer gets the data from Postgres and incrementally computes the result of SQL queries to provide near real-time analytics. All the data that we saw in the UI is fetched from the Dozer and not directly from the database. The updates in the database are performed using a Golang server. And we also have a couple of database triggers which are fired when you sell the stocks or mutual funds. They're used to calculate the long-term and short-term gains. The gains are calculated using FIFO cost basis method in the trigger. The initial data that you see in the UI is mostly generated through scripts. We also use WebScraper.io's Chrome extension to scrape some data like the images of mutual funds, the industry, and the market cap of stocks. We also have a cron job that update the daily stock and mutual fund prices. We also use health checks to monitor our cron job. On success, failure, or delay in cron job, we are notified with an email. All the tools that we are using are open source and are hosted on a single DigitalOcean droplet. We achieve it using another open source solution called Caprover. Caprover converts our compute instance into a platform as a service, and we can easily deploy multiple applications using it. It makes the life easy with automatic Nginx routing, CI/CD, one-click apps, and a lot more things. So that is it from this video. A lot of thanks to the Clearvent team for conducting the hackathon, and to everyone who creates these amazing open source solutions. Thank you.